Hello? I think we're going to get started now. Are there any MLAs here? I'm just curious. Not a hand went up. That's quite something to be in Stormont, no MLAs. I'll just tell you, my name's Walter Graham. I've invited Professor Johansson here today, in order to start a debate going here in Northern Ireland about Wi-Fi, the wireless telecommunications that they're putting into all of our schools here. The education boards are putting this in. And I'd just like to say a few things about this. First of all, welcome to the people from the south of Ireland. I recognize a few here. And thank you for making the trip. The rest of you are from Northern Ireland. This is really quite a Northern Ireland concern, because at the minute the education boards are pushing ahead, putting in wireless laptop connections and giving out, and there's been no safety testing has been done at all on any of this equipment. No health and safety. And not only that, there was a BBC Panorama program which actually presented the fact that there's an awful lot of science proving harm. And on that program was Professor Johansson, who's here today. And a quick clip from the Panorama show. First of all, we have our first MLA. I recognize Jim Shannon.
Trevor Lund's here as well.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Trevor, for coming. Should I continue, Jim, or do you want to say anything? Okay, Jim's going to go after me. That's if there's time for him. Okay. First of all, I then wrote, I got Jim, Education Minister, asking her if she was going to monitor the health of the children who got exposed to Wi-Fi, this form of radiation. And her response came back that the World Health Organization, no harmful side effects. And the Health Protection Agency also said there's no side effects. So there's no reason to monitor the health of our children who get exposed to this microwave radiation. Now, I've got a clip from the BBC Panorama program with Sir William Stewart. He's the chairman of the Health Protection Agency. And let's see if he agrees with the statement that Katrina Rowan has made.
You think our government would base its decisions on the advice of their top man, the one is employed to protect our health, Sir William Stewart. But instead they asked the World Health
Okay, I'll just tell you what he said. I'm Sir William Stewart for the moment. What he said was, they asked him, the World Health Organization say that there's absolutely no side effects. True, they're wrong. They asked him, is there proof, scientific proof? He said, yes, there is. And we presented some of that truth, some of those scientific studies during the Stewart report. That's what he actually says on there. And then they go on to say, are you telling us? He said, yes, they're wrong in their stand on this. Now, you just had Katrina Rowan telling us that the Health Protection Agency says there's no side effects. And now we have Sir William Stewart, the chairman of the Health Protection Agency, saying that obviously the Health Protection Agency is wrong. I don't know who to believe here, but I have children at the school system here. And I know I don't want them to be irradiated with microwave radiation all day while they're in that classroom. And I used to be a teacher as well. And I don't want our teachers being irradiated either, without any proof of any kind of science proving this safe. And I'd just like to bring you to one of the main points of what we're here for. In this, the education authorities have been very clever in that for the principals of the schools, the education authorities to the school, by making it optional. You don't have to take this on, but you're choosing to put it into your school. I think they've shifted the liability from themselves to you. And certainly, if this turns out to be like asbestos, we're going to be looking at principals for this, because if they're giving their permission for something they know nothing about, they should have found out before this thing happened. And that's one of my main concerns, and I just bring that to you right now. Now, as I say, there's been no safety testing. And also on the Panorama show, they took as close as he could get in the beam of greatest intensity. Then he went into a classroom with Wi-Fi, and it was 3 times stronger in a classroom.